Welcome back. Yeah, we're still here. We've been gone a lot. I got a lot of questions, you know, did we stop the YouTube channel? No, we didn't, but I thought I would give everybody just a real brief rundown explanation as to where I've been. So, I've been to, from here to Colorado during the wildfire season. I've been to Chelan, I've been to Kettle Falls, I've been all over the place. So, it's been a very, very crazy year. Those of you who are on the Patreon, you know, I sent out a little message saying just stop the payments because I'm not doing videos for a little while. And we're back in rotation probably as of this coming Sunday, so there's a good chance I could still go out again. I really don't want to. I'm kind of done. I'm burned out. So, but I'm home now. And of course, when you're gone that long, you come home, you're trying to make up for lost time. So what do? You buy stuff. First up, I bought a Glock 40. Now this is a Model 40, not a 40 caliber, so to speak, right? So this is the 10mm. I put the Vortex Venom red dot on it, and this is a super, super long gun, and it's a pussycat to shoot. I love how this gun shoots. I haven't shot it a lot. I haven't had a lot of time, but the shots I did take out of it were really, really spectacular. I also bought a Alpha Wolf barrel with a brake. We're going to do a review on this as well and see what I think of these two items here. I have shot both of these. I will tell you, I already have a complaint with this. It doesn't feed right. I picked up the Alpha Dog game call, and well, here's some quick footage of that. So we took it out this morning, and this thing sounds really, really nice. Way better than the Isotech that I was using. This has a lot more calls in it. It sounds a lot more realistic. It's louder. It's got a nice little LED screen here, and I'm digging this so far. And you can download a lot more calls too, and they're fairly cheap. A lot of the calls that you can download are like $1.99. We'll get into that. All this will all be in separate videos. I also picked up a Glock 26. I actually bought two of them because you can't have just one. So we're going to run some of that, and we're going to get out and do some more hunting, and so I wanted to do some night hunting. This will be probably sometime in January, February, because we can't night hunt during modern firearm season here, but once that's over, then we can go out and do that. So bought this Orion really nice Predator light here, and this thing is stupid bright. It's insanely bright. Nice little push pad here for your rifle, or you can just do the click on the back. There's a lot of options. This thing came with a box of goodies, so this is really cool. And they're not horribly expensive. They're like 120 or 130 bucks or something. And I have another light. When I was comparing the lumens, my other light that I have compared to this one here makes the other one look like a flashlight from 30 years ago. This thing is sweet. On top of that, Pro For Show sent me some new safety glasses, and I've got their hearing protection. I do like it. It's really good stuff. It's like 34 decibels or something. And then they sent me these here, which are just ultra thin frames, and so it doesn't impede your hearing protection if you're not, you know, if you're wearing the muff style versus the plug. It doesn't lift that muff off your ear. So these are pretty nice. So I wanted to, I'll do a full review and show you some close-ups on that in another video. One of the nice things about participating in wildfire is you get to meet people from all over the place. So I met this guy, Ernie, and he's in Kettle Falls, Washington. Super nice guy. And he's got a lot of property with turkeys. Now, here in Western Washington, we don't have a lot of turkeys. We have them, but good luck finding them. I've seen a couple my whole life living here. Not a lot. Ernie gave me permission to take Cody, my boy, and the wife, and go over and do some turkey hunting. So we're headed over October, first part of October, maybe mid-October, and we're going to go do some turkey hunting at his place. And he's got big hay fields and different things, and I haven't seen his property yet, but he showed me on a Google Earth, and it looks pretty nice. So one thing though is my boy had a smaller shotgun, a youth gun. We patterned it the other day out at the range, and it we patterned it at 50 yards, and the pattern was horrible. And of course, I didn't expect anything different. I expected it to be horrible, but I wanted to see what it looked like. So it was bad. So I thought, okay, we got to get him something different. So we went out and bought this Wingmaster here. Remington 870 Wingmaster 20 gauge full choke. It does not have the interchangeable choke on it. It's an older gun, but it's in very nice shape. And so we're going to take this out and pattern it probably this weekend, and just make sure that this is going to be good to go for him, which I suspect it will. It's 28-inch barrel, so this should be really good. But that's a nice nice setup. And I got this thing over at i5 Guns for well, for really cheap. A really good deal on this. I couldn't pass it up. I don't have a whole lot of substance to this video. Oh, I got one more thing though. Many of you have been asking about the Creedmoor, the factory Creedmoor. So my brother-in-law has decided that he wanted to put a Boyd's stock on this, and so that is actually in process right now. I'm just doing some bedding work for it here. And so it's been a mad dash to try to get this done, and I've got a lot of other stuff done. I had I've got 3 other rifles here that I've been working on, but because I've been gone so long, as soon as I got home, I just had to buckle down and get everybody's guns done, because unfortunately I've been gone, and they're like, everybody's been cool about it, but everybody's like, you know, when are you coming home? I'm like, okay. So I knocked their guns out real quick. That 308, I'll show you that real quick. Here's the 308 in the MDT LSS chassis. I was gonna do a video on this thing with rebarreling it, and the guy wanted still just open sights on it and stuff. I did the Duracoat painting on it. This turned out pretty nice, but unfortunately, just because of time and getting stuff back to people, I didn't have the extra time, unfortunately, to set up the cameras, record the process, and I just didn't have it. So, but I did get it done, and the chassis is nice. I'm gonna try to get some video on this this weekend for you guys, just to see how she shoots with open sights at 50 yards or something like that. Kind of give you at least my final thoughts on this chassis system. It's got a Schillen barrel, and the Duracoat laid out I think quite nicely. It turned out laid out just real nice. Pretty happy with it. I've always been happy with the Duracoat stuff. So there's that. And I'm getting a lot of scopes mailed to me. This is AR type stuff here, so I have a little Chinese one that somebody sent me, and I've got 2 primary arm scopes here and a track scope here. So, and I've got a couple more coming. Now, that doesn't mean that they're all going to make the cut. So if I suspect this one won't. If they're not a quality optic, I'm just not even going to show them. They won't even be part of the lineup for the AR stuff. So, but my first impressions, the Tract obviously is a great scope. Primary arms, both of these look pretty nice. We have 2 different models of those, so we're going to go over some of that stuff in future videos here, hopefully sooner than later, and give you a rundown on that. And the one last thing, I don't know anything about these, but these little cool things here, they create ozone, and they're supposed to help eliminate scent, and so on your clothing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play around with this little thing here and see how this thing works. When I was out at one of the fires, somebody bought one of these, threw it in their tent, and they said it worked really good. And when you're out there for 14-16 days, well, you don't smell the best. So they said it worked good, and so I'm going to try this just out hunting and stuff, see if I can purposefully get myself in a bad wind situation toward an animal, whether it's a deer or whatever, just to see if this is actually going to make a difference. There's my story. Sorry I've been away. I know a lot of you have emailed and asked, and yeah, we're still here. It's just been a crazy busy summer out here on the West Coast. So other than that, I hope to be back on track with all the YouTube videos here real soon, and also we're going to be posting a lot more videos over on the Ballistics website. For any of you that have the Ballistics app on your phone, we're going to be just doing little tips and certain portions of that, just real quick little segments to help people learn that app a little bit better. So it's going to be busy, and thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.